Dude, dude, what the? Sonic X Shadow Generations is doing some unheard of things in the Sonic community. To start off with, it actually has good marketing. We all remember the less than stellar lead up to Sonic Frontiers, especially that IGN showcase. But with Sonic X Shadow Generations, each trailer gets more and more people excited for the game. The base game is cool, visual enhancements and better performance on console is cool and all, but we're all here for one thing: Shadow Generations. The marketing for this game has made one thing crystal clear to me, the fan base, and hopefully to Sega and Sonic Team. We Sonic fans, we love nostalgia. For years, Sega and Sonic Team have been shoving nostalgia down our throats with Green Hill, Chemical Plant, and to a lesser extent, Sky Sanctuary. And the community has been very vocal that we don't want to see these levels anymore. At least not for a while. Obviously, they are all going to be featured in the base game of Generations. Since this game was made before the exhaustion, it's going to get a pass. But if Shadow has proven anything, it's that as long as it isn't the same few things being reused over and over again, we Sonic fans love nostalgia. When Final Rush was shown off, everybody was super excited. Westopolis? That was so cool. And the excitement only got greater as we saw Rail Canyon from Heroes and Kingdom Valley from 06. Every time a new level was shown off, we fans got excited. And that's because we love seeing these stages come back as callbacks.
Yo, what is that? Rail Canyon? Oh my god.
I think when this game was first announced, people were pretty mixed on it, although that may have just been because of the title if we're being honest. But with each and every trailer, this game gets more and more exciting. With the latest trailer, the Doom Powers trailer, the hype has grown even more. We're even getting levels for more recent titles now, with what may be Sunset Heights from Sonic Forces and somehow Chaos Island from Frontiers? How does that even work? Shadow never went there before. Do I care that it doesn't make sense? No. Why? Because it's really freaking cool. People don't even like Sonic Forces, but yet I haven't seen anyone complain about Sunset Heights coming back. And do you want to know why? Because that is a cool area that we only ever saw in Forces, and being able to explore new parts of it is really cool. That was the entire gimmick of the original Generations, and they're doing it again with Shadow. We're even getting more Heroes love with the return of a certain blue mecha monster thing, Metal Overlord. Look at this. Tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen. Like dang, I never thought I'd see this beautiful mechanical monstrosity ever again. It's enough to make a grown man cry. And that's okay. The fact that we are getting a returning boss that isn't Death Egg Robot, Egg Dragoon, or a knockoff of the final boss from Sonic Colors is fantastic, and once again, shows that Sonic fans love nostalgia. Also, it isn't really related to the topic of this video, but I do want to mention how cool the Doom Powers look. The fact that they are doing more to separate Shadow from just being a copy of Sonic's gameplay is something I feel is long overdue. Granted, we don't know if he will keep these powers in the future, but I sure hope so. Giving Shadow that closer bond with Black Doom is pretty neat. Can we talk about how everyone is excited that Black Doom is back? It's not a well-kept secret that Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 is not well liked in the Sonic community. A convoluted story thanks to its branching paths, repetitive mission-based structure, and awful requirements for reaching the true ending, this game's a little bit of a mess. The main antagonist of the game, Black Doom, leader of the Black Arms and also voiced by Goku, was always a really interesting piece of the lore. The game establishes that Professor Gerald worked with Black Doom to create Shadow, the ultimate life form, but we never knew how much Black Doom was like really in Shadow. Besides that one scene near the end of the game where it's like Black Doom's blood or whatever that lets Shadow like resist being paralyzed or whatever, we never really saw that much of a connection between the two. But now we are seeing that Shadow is unlocking these Doom powers. They're very reminiscent of Black Doom and the Black Arms. These Doom powers, and probably the entire story of Shadow Generations, are a love letter to a game that nobody really likes, and the entire fanbase could not be more excited. Us Sonic fans are eating good this year, let me tell you. This amazing looking game is coming out. We're getting Movie 3 with Shadow at the end of the year, plus all the other stuff from earlier this year like the Sonic Symphony, the TV show. Now is a great time to be a Sonic fan. This game has actually convinced me to pre-order, and I despise pre-ordering. But man, it's just so cool that I need to. But that's all I have to say about this for now, friends. Until next time, this has been your favorite fruit, Kiwi.